Good morning students, welcome back again to our English language class. So today in this class we'll discuss new chapter, that is chapter 13, the simple past tense. So students, we have already discussed in the previous chapter the verb forms. So here we will discuss the simple past tense. So first you see the statement is given here, that is verbs have three forms. As I told you in the previous chapter also that verbs has usually three forms. So first form of the verb we have talked, that is the basic form of the verb. Then we have talked with the ing form of the verb. Then the next form is the past form of the verb, where we have talked that usually we add ed or simply some of the verb totally changes in their past form. Okay, so you see example is given here, pray. So this is the basic form of the verb, no ed and no ing is added. So this is the basic form. Now we have here the ing form, that is praying. Okay students, so here you can see ing is added, so this becomes ing form of the verb. Then here is the past form of the verb, that is ed we have added to the basic form and it becomes a past form of the verb. Next you see verb forms are used to show the time of action and the tense. So I told you in the previous class also students that verb forms are usually show us the time of action, means which time the action is done, and it also shows the tense. So we are talking about the simple past tense. So this past tense, this will show by the verb. Okay students, so you see here example is given here, I eat every day. So this eat will show you that this action is done in which time and this is in which tense. So I eat every day means you are eating every day. This is a general statement, so this is going on every day. So this is a simple present tense. So this verb is in a simple present tense. Okay, next we will talk about the simple past tense. So simple past tense show an action that is over before we talk about it. So what this simple past tense is showing us, the simple past tense is showing us that the action is done just before we have talked about the action. Okay, just before that it has finished, that's why it is in the past tense. So you see here, next simple past tense uses the past form of the verb. So simple past tense will always use the past form of the verb. If it will not be taken as the past form of the verb, you cannot understand that the action is in the past tense. Okay, so the simple past tense will always take the past form of the verb. Okay students, so you see here example is given here, I ate. So this I told you this was in the simple present tense because eat is given here and the action is going on every day. This is a general action. So I ate means this action is done just before we are talking about it. Okay, so this has become I ate is in the past form. Okay, so this is a simple past tense. Next you see he slept. So he slept, when you are talking he slept means he already slept before we are talking about the action. Okay, so he slept is also a simple past tense. Next you see I wrote a letter yesterday. So here also students you can see that I wrote a letter yesterday, this is also the action is done yesterday. Okay, that's why this is simple past tense. So this is all about students the simple past tense chapter 13. We will continue with the exercises of this chapter.